You had mentioned that, I think you said 70% of your buyers, or at least if they're coming down to purchase a second home, are cash,
It's pretty close to
um,
70%. Yeah.
which is crazy. However, for those 30% that are not paying cash and are most likely putting or doing a conventional loan, I know this is a mortgage question, and I know the answer to this question, but I think it is important that people watching this see this. Are the interest rates the same as if you're buying a first time or a primary residence?
If you're buying a second home, no. And if you're doing financing, your your lender is going to require you a minimum of 25% down, if not 30% down from a
Right.
second if you're financing, right? And second home interest rates would be a little bit higher.
Yeah.
It's
We know,
it's
I
it's
know,
the it's the risk, and that's what the
right,
lender's looking at is the risk.
right. Do we know? I mean, so it is March 9th, and I know we are in a roller coaster of events when it comes to interest rates. But I think, I mean, the Feds just came out and inflation was still up. So I think, I mean, I don't think interest for mortgage rates are going to be going down anytime soon,
I
from what
don't
it
think
sounds
so
like.
either.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Didn't you say that you heard somebody say it was gonna go up
I
another 0.5%?
Powell said the other day that they're going to be more aggressive and they're going up quicker and they're going up higher because they're wanting to stymie out the inflation. So, I mean, we really don't know where it's going to go. But you know, you look at the tail of two markets. COVID hit, nothing happened, right? May, June 2020 took off like a rocket. Everything we were selling, I mean, everything we have 15,000 homes on the market in early 2020. And by the time 2021 hits, we have 2,000 and things are in multiple offers. And Sherry and I listed properties. We would raise, there wasn't no lowering prices.
No.
Again, the first house we listed after COVID, we had 60 showings and 40 offers in 3 days.
Finally, we said that's
Yeah,
it.
oh my God, right? You got to be kidding me. And that took place for probably 18 months.
Mhm.
Mother's Day 2021
Two.
or 2022, that all ended.
Yeah.
It was done. Builders didn't need us. They weren't going to pay us any more than 1%, but now they need us, and now they're paying us 4%. You can walk them in the door. We can help them. We're going to give your buyer 10,000. We're going to buy down their rate by 1%. So they're competing against the market, right? And the sales. So they're offering all the incentives. And I mean, you can still get a decent interest rate, but you know, when you talk about interest rates and you ask that question, I've seen 18% interest rates, right? And we've paid 10% interest rate
I'll say
on
10
our
or
first
12.
house.
Yeah.
We thought
Mm.
7.5 was great. We thought 5 3/8 was great. But when we got 2.85%, it's like, wow,
We're not leaving.
we're going to stick with this. But
Yeah.
here's the thing about interest rates. So let's say the millennial age people, right? They've never bought a house, never been in the market, never shopped for a house, don't know what home values are, and quite frankly, don't know the difference between a 2.5% and a 5.5% interest rate because they never did anything with it.
So it's
So
not gonna
they're
be
buying a
different.
house at 5.5%.
Right.
It's crazy through that evolution of
And
things.
back to
It
what
is.
2022, we had 2,500 properties, nothing. I just checked yesterday and we have close to 9,000 property right now. So that's the difference in that short bit of time in 1 year. How much
Right.
inventory?
Prices are coming
And
down.
pricing is coming
Adjustments
down.
are coming down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where it's
As-
going to go,
Yeah. Where it's gonna go?
Yeah.
I don't know.
it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
If
agree.
I tell this to a lot of people, if I had that crystal ball, you and I would not be having a conversation because I would be a really rich man. So, right.
Yeah.
We get asked that all the time. Well, what do you think it's
What
going to
you think
do?
we should do?
I can tell you what it's going to do based on yesterday for today, but I can't tell you what it's going to do tomorrow.
Sherry Reeves and Mike, we work with Coldwell Banker, been with them for 12 years.
Here, yeah.
You can reach us on our cell phone number, 859-512-1613, or Mike's 240-9069.
It shows up
or
in her phone as Mike. It's why it's hard to know the number.
I didn't keep track. But we have our cell phones on us all the time. You can reach us pretty much anytime and we'll answer any questions anybody has.
Awesome.